Hello Sagittarius and welcome to my channel Green Line Goddess Tarot. This is your weekly reading for November the 20th through to the 26th. So a couple of days of Scorpio season and then we hit Sagittarius season. So yes, okay, happy birthday to all you beautiful Sagittariuses who are having a birthday this week. And we also have a new moon in Sagittarius in your sign on the 24th. So it's all happening, Saggy. Let's see. We have clear and shield your energy. Okay. So it's kind of like, yep, I feel like there's potentially going to be dealing with a lot of people, a lot of people's energies or situations that are going to be like, I just want my energy to be good. I want it to be my energy. So clear and shield your energy is something that's coming through. Let's pull a card for some of the situations that this may be around this week. Let's see, because I kind of just get, it's like, I'm good. I don't necessarily want to take on your stuff too. Okay, we've got 5 of Acorns, challenge and growth, and 4 of Acorns, comfort and community. Interesting. Yeah, so the 5 of Acorns and the 4 of Acorns, they're the 5 of Wands and the 4 of Wands. So it's fire energy, quite literally. But yeah, there's this sense of wanting to, it's like moving from the comfort zone into challenging yourself to grow. Like it's just this sense of, it's been nice, I'm this little happy walrus here. Something's been really comfortable, feel really good, but now I'm getting this sense, this primal urge that I'm ready to kind of grow here. I'm ready to take on the next challenge. So it really feels like you kind of, just gathering your force, gathering your strength, gathering your energy and going, right, I can't stay in this comfort zone for too long, no matter how good it feels. I really have to push myself a little bit. And so it feels like, I don't know, it kind of reminds me of like, they're showing me like this is the coach. It's a coach energy, like a mentor, a coach. When coaches yell at you and go, come on, you can do it, whatever it is. And this is you here, like the little walrus going, yeah, okay, but I'm kind of happy here. And it's kind of like these two different energies. So you might come across some kind of coaching or mentorship energy this week that really is kind of, saying you can do it. You can do this. The other thing is it might feel like with the clear and shield your energy, you could have the opposite reaction to this. This could feel like someone's yelling at you, screaming at you in your face, like trying to give you a message and you're like, I'm good, I'm happy, I'm in my little happy place here. I'm the walrus. And so I want to clear and shield my energy from this like scream of the leopard kind of like, it's finding that interesting balance. It really is about what you want and what it is that you're being motivated by as opposed to what somebody else is trying to motivate you to do and agreeing to like, is that something you think is what you really want to be doing? So, interesting. Let's see what else is coming through for you, Sagittarius. So I feel like, mostly I feel like this is a battle between the two parts of yourself, the part that's just happy, I'm good as I am, and the part that says, no, I'm ready to take on a new challenge. So this is you, the 3 of Pentacles. This is you coming in, and this is feeling quite valued, actually. This is all about your value, about stepping up into a situation. There's more of you that you can give. There's more knowledge. The 3 of Pentacles is about, knowledge and wisdom that you have to offer a situation that is valuable. So you're potentially going to be called into action here. And again, it's this sense of mentoring, teaching, helping other people. You might really be called into that this week, or, like I said, working with somebody that can help you build some skills and grow some skills. So you might be looking at studying and learning this week. In terms of your money and your resources, you've got the Knight of Cups. This is, feeling very optimistic and hopeful. It's like perhaps you're kind of dreaming big here around something. So it's about being careful that this isn't just wishful thinking, but allowing yourself to dream at the same time. So we have in terms of, there could be some like your neighborhood, your siblings, the energies closest to you. We've got the Six of Swords. So some short trips might actually be something that could come through here. Some short going visiting people, or that could be something that could, or just a short day trip. Like it's not an overseas travel kind of situation, but it's like, I can do it in a day or two, go away for a weekend. But that sort of thing with the Six of Swords, this is a really nice time to kind of be traveling within, or just kind of sightseeing, going and doing something new, see something within your neighborhood or your area or your district or wherever you are. Go visit somebody, a neighbor or a sibling that you haven't seen for a while, if you want to, an old friend. But it's just nice to kind of find that connection to come through. Around the home, we've got this Two of Pentacles. So there might be a bit of balancing and juggling energies around the home, a bit of perhaps juggling money when it comes to around the home for some of you. But the Two of Pentacles feels like, I kind of getting this with this Five of Acorns and the Four of Acorns. What is it that you truly want versus what are you challenging yourself to do? And I feel like your energy could be feeling a little bit stretched because part of you might want to be doing something around the home or working on the home or even staying home. But there's another part of you saying, let's get out and do things and let's kind of, work on this home environment. So I feel like you it's a bit of a juggling energies of I want to be doing this, but I want to be doing that. So I don't feel, it feels a bit restless, to be honest. I feel like you kind of got the restless bug, but so that's why I think the Six of Swords is great to go out and just do something small and short and close by, because at the same time, you've got that energy of I want to be home, but I don't want to be home. So yeah, interesting. Let's look at hobbies and passions and romance. We've got the Emperor. Boom. Okay. A lot of energy coming in around that with the Emperor energy coming through. Very, very powerful energy. Initiating something new here could be really, really successful. You could be meeting somebody very powerful here. This is like boss energy, the Emperor, or somebody who's very assertive and strong. But yeah, if this is a new romance, yes, there's definitely potentially somebody coming in quite strong here. But if this is to do with your hobbies and your passions and your creativity, yes, it's like you might want to spend a lot of time around this. Maybe it's a great time to get some things in order, get some ideas in order. George, my rooster's agreeing, just say you've got scattered thoughts, ideas, energies around. It's bring it into some kind of order. There's successful energy around your career, your hobbies, your passions. Even if you've got a side hobby or a side business of some sort, there's something very successful that can come in around that. So they want you to kind of put some energy and create some order into that. Let's look at health and your routine and your work, your daily routines. We've got the Five of Swords. So there might be just a little bit of conflict around with your daily routines and work. Where it's kind of disagreements and might not be on the same page. I want to do this, you want to do that kind of thing, or it just feels, So I would just say that it's just, again, you've got clear and shield your energy, which is interesting. And I feel like that's a lot to do with just your daily routines, your work, and who you're kind of spending a lot of time with throughout that day. And if you're kind of dealing with something to do with your health, any kind of conflict could be coming in and affecting your health in some way. So I do feel like that's where you need to clear and shield your energy, and it could be frustrating. There could be frustrated energy around that. Let's look at love and relationships. Ooh, we got the Ace of Cups, the birth of love, healing, joy, happiness. Definitely new love, new romance with this and the Emperor coming in for some of you. But if you're in an existing relationship, this could be definitely starting new cycles that could bring in successful new ways of feeling or refreshing energy or new cycles around love. So activating new energies and feeling differently around that, which is something that's coming through as well. And if you kind of, so I think you could be feeling very differently about love and relationships in some way. And this could be a really positive time to be initiating change. So let's look at joint finances or things that you want to transform in your life. We've got the Hanged Man, okay? So this could be where, again, if you are living with somebody, there could be some conflict or interesting discussions around money that come through, where it's really important to clear some things up. Might be on a very different page here. The Hanged Man is where things are not necessarily clear. So if you're dealing with somebody else's energy, so this could be a client, this could be joint finance in some way if you're in a partnership, or this could just be you working through like a whole heap of so much has been kind of put on your plate here. But it just feels like there's a lot that's been unclear. George is wanting to spend a bit of time in this energy, because I feel like you could really gain some enlightenment, some enlightening, transformative energy could come in from seeing something from somebody else's point of view, or seeing it from a very different perspective, how you're working with somebody else's energies, opinions, money. These could even be, family stuff, belief systems that you've been taught through family. But the Hanged Man is, yes, I think that there's something is kind of stagnant and put on pause for the moment. It needs this sense of being able to see it from a very different perspective when it comes to working with other people's energies or finances. So, yeah, I do feel like that coming through. Let's look at, what's coming in terms of, we got the King of Wands. So in terms of studying, learning, traveling as well, like long distance traveling with the King of Wands, this is taking action, the King of Wands and the Emperor energy. So a lot of really nice energy when it comes to, this is a great time to be thinking about activating and initiating like some form of study that can be related to passion or hobby. This is really great. It's a really great time to catch up with people that live overseas as well. Initiating some kind of relationship with somebody overseas could be really great. The King of Wands is very, very creative. So that some of you that are, working with putting and broadcasting your creative works, this is a great time to kind of be bossing up, getting active with it, getting organized with it, putting stuff out there. That's a really fantastic time. So the King of Wands is, very passionate energy. So I do feel like it's a great time to connect to any kind of foreign culture or travel or higher learning of some sort, opening yourself up to kind of all of that energy. Really fantastic. So in terms of your work, your career and your public reputation, we've got the Seven of Pentacles. So they're saying there's opportunities here in terms of your work or your career, however you want it, your job. So no matter how that works for you, and this can be public reputation, not your status, how you're seen in the world. So there's opportunities for growth to come in, absolutely. New seeds to be planted. We do have your new moon, so that's a great time to plant new seeds. I'm seeing those seeds being planted, especially when it comes to work and career and relationships. If relationships are a positive relationship, which affects your status and public reputation here. So I feel like it's bossing up and bringing your level of expertise or what it is that you've got to offer to a situation, and really bringing a lot of energy into that, which is great. So in terms of, groups of people, friends, social groups, you've got the Justice energy. So there's contractual agreements that can be coming up around that. So maybe there's contracts. Maybe you're kind of thinking of what, maybe you're joining, like actually have to sign a contract to join some sort of new group here, or it's a renegotiating of a contract, or the contract's come back up to be kind of renewed in some way. But the Justice energy can also be, this is the energy of looking at humanitarian, wanting things to be very fair and just. So I feel like those kind of principles are going to be really important in terms of the world. Themes around that, around humanitarian issues, around fairness, around legalities, and contracts around that, those sort of things. They may be issues that you're seeing a lot, you're thinking a lot about, you're hearing a lot about. And so you might be thinking about joining groups or leaving groups with this justice energy. What have you, by being part of a group or a social set, what are you actually agreeing to? Are there things within that aren't fair that are coming to light? So there's a lot of stuff coming up with this justice energy. So in terms of what's happening for you spiritually, your spiritual soul growth, we've got the Ace of Pentacles. There's something really beautiful and new birthing here with this Ace of Pentacles, where you can really ground down this new cycle of soul growth into a reality and nurture it. And so it just feels like it's a very, very beautiful time to take some time out for yourself, commune to yourself, connect to your soul, and see what is birthing here. So we've got the Knight of Pentacles. It's a slow energy. They're wanting to take everything that's happening here with this growth that's coming in, especially around the career. There's new energy when it comes to spiritual development. There's new energy with relationships, which is really lovely. And it's really wanting you to think longer term. It's like this vision is forming here, but there's new opportunities, a lot of energy in, like I said, working with your value, working with things that you're really passionate about, and working with higher wisdom here, and how you can bring that into your hobbies or into your work, into who you are in this world and your spiritual development. So it feels really like a positive start to the cycle here, Sagittarius. So I'm going to finish this off with an affirmation card for you. What is coming in? We have freedom is my divine right. Okay, I'm free to think wonderful thoughts. I move beyond past limitations into freedom. I'm now becoming all that I am created to be. Fantastic. That is really fantastic energy to come through. So that's it, Sagittarius. That is your weekly reading. Please like, subscribe, share, leave a comment. Love to read your comments. If you're interested in any of my services, the link is in the description box below. And happy new moon.